J-Max Sports 24/7. I am J-Max. Thank you for coming to the channel. Breaking news. We have fired Kellen Moore. The Cowboys have fired Kellen Moore. We are no longer a Kellen Moore offense. No longer. I wanted that firing. I'm sorry, Kellen Moore. No one should be applauded for being fired. I'm sorry. But you had your time, and now it's time to move on. I honestly believe Jerry Jones in the front office was waiting for Kellen to be hired by another team. When that wasn't coming to fruition, it was time to go ahead and lay down the hammer. Lay the hammer down, it was laid. So now we start a new era, a new offensive coordinator era. Before I go any further with this, congratulations, Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Eagles have won the National Football Conference Championship. My hat's off to the Philadelphia Eagles and their fan base. We can't say anything. We can't do anything. We got to sit back and let you go ahead and have your glory. Yes, you have a front office that is working like, I mean, you have to have the best front office in the conference right now. And Jerry Jones, we thank you for meddling in business that you shouldn't meddle in. You should go ahead and relinquish your title as general manager and hire a real general manager, because right now the Philadelphia Eagles front office, they're beating you, and they're beating you well. It's not even close. It's not even close. Matter of fact, they have the best front office in the conference. In the conference, not just the division, in the conference. And it hurts me, it pains me to say that. Jerry Jones, you need to fire yourself as general manager, because without you, we probably will still have Amari Cooper. We probably have depth on offensive line with Lyle Collins. I have no idea why you continue to make these blunders, because, you know, truth be told, over the years, Cowboys have had some decent talent enough to be in this NFC Championship game. And because of your coaching, or the hiring coaching that you brought in, we continue to fall and get egg on our face. So again, congratulations to the Eagles. I did not watch the entire game. I refused to watch the game after the Eagles went up 14-7. Because I've watched the Eagles enough to know how well you're playing, and you was hitting on all cylinders. Pretty much started last season, mid to late last season, and you haven't missed your stride. You haven't missed your stride whatsoever. Eagles are rolling right now, and I hate to say that. Your fan base, you should be happy. You should be in your glory. Nothing I can say about it. You are the Philadelphia Eagles, and you deserve to be recognized as the Philadelphia Eagles, as the National Football Conference champions. I hope it stops there. I don't want to go any further. That's me hating. That's me hating. See, I'm a Cowboy fan. I can say I'm hating. Eagle fans, Steeler fans, Dolphins fans, or Washington Commodores fans, a lot of them can't own up to their hatred. You know, but you know, you deserve it. I mean, it's not quarterback play. I don't care if the 49ers have their fourth string quarterback, third string quarterback, second string out there start. I don't care. Quarterbacks don't play on defense. Quarterbacks don't play on defense. Quarterbacks can make a difference when they turn the ball over, when they give a team extra opportunities to score. That's when they can really make a difference. That's how they can hurt a team. Right? So your fourth string quarterback didn't hurt you because they played quarterback. Eagles, I was giving you some praise on your front office, but your coaching staff is outstanding right now. They're young, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. I don't know all the names by heart. I know your Nick Sirianni or some Ariani, your head coach. You know, second-year head coach, young. And you had a 2-3 year window to do it, and you're doing it. because after 2 or 3 years, because you got a mixture of veterans and young players, veteran salaries, so second year salaries, the third year salaries going to come back on you, and it's going to have to re-up. So you're doing it when the time you're supposed to do it, and so you got to applaud that. Not only that, you watch how the Eagles play football and they're executing. When I say executing, the ball is not perfectly thrown to receivers at all times, but they are stretching. They're going the extra 9 to get that ball. If it's at the ankles, they're going to get it. If it's at the ceiling, they're going to get it. Okay. I'm watching how the offensive line block, the center block. Yeah, he's an all-pro guy, but please, it's all technique. When we had Mark Stanoski for the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s, he was the smallest on the O-line, but yeah, it was all technique. It was all technique. He was outstanding. We have not had Mark Stanoski since he left. And that's what the Eagles have right now. You have a Mark Stepnoski at your center right now. And that's where it all starts and begins, on the offensive line. You got to have that center, and the Eagles have that. Right? You have great guards. You have great tackles. But you have an all-pro center. And so it's commended. Now, I'm gonna, like I said, I want to give you your just. I mean, your accolades. You deserve it. I honestly believe if the Eagles had played the Cowboys in the championship game, it would be more competitive than what the 49ers shot up. And chances are Eagles would have won still. But I still want to play. I really wanted that rubber match. But then again, the way Dak Prescott was playing, where he was turning the ball over, where he was giving the opportunity for the defense the offense to have more opportunities at the field goal, the end zone. It didn't look good for the Cowboys because of Dak Prescott and his propensity to throw the ball, turn the ball over. Last year, I'm told, I think it was it was turnovers, but this year he tied the league in interceptions. So now that Kellen Moore is gone, now that he's in the unemployment line, however you want to call it, what about the quarterback's coach? That's where I want to focus on right now, the quarterback's coach. Because Dak Prescott needs one. Dakota Prescott needs a quarterback coach. He really do. Because right now, it's a guy called Doug Nussmeier. He is the current quarterback coach for Dak Prescott, unless he was fired and I missed it somewhere on the wire. As far as I know, he's still there. Now, if Kellen Moore's gone, he needs to go too. Now, my understanding is this is what happened. When Jason Garrett was on board as our head coach, the quarterback coach was John Kitner for Dak Prescott. And that is when Dak was doing really well. If you look at the numbers, and I'm going to do a video shortly on how Dak looked on the last few seasons, his progression and his digression. But we had John Kitner as a quarterback's coach until Mike McCarthy came aboard. And Mike McCarthy refused or decided not to retain John Kitner, and in come his quarterback coach, some guy again named Doug Nussmeier, who needs to go. If Kellen Moore is gone, he needs to go. I need to hear your comments on this. I really, really, really need to hear the Dallas Cowboy Padre fan base. I really need to hear your comments on Doug Nussmeier as the quarterback's coach. Do you want to retain him? Do you want to keep him as our quarterback's coach for Dak Prescott? Now, whoever the offensive coordinator is going to be when they come in, it will be great. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this from a lot of Cowboy Padres and from others. If it was possible for Tony Romo to be offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys, that would be awesome because he's cerebral. Tony got better understanding the game as he got older. He doesn't have the athletic ability a lot of quarterbacks have. And also he was somewhat injury prone. But as far as understanding the X's and O's, reading zones and single man defenses, Tony was the man. But he's sitting in a nice position right now as a in the booth as a color announcer right now. So why would he want to give that up? Making really good money. So who is the offensive coordinator now? Who I have right now, nothing comes to my mind. But who is the offensive coordinator right now? I have no idea. And again, should Doug Nussmeier be retained as the quarterback's coach? So I really would like Dak Prescott, whoever the OC is, to spend as much possible time with this person in the offseason. We need to really address the draft, because now that Tony Pollard has a broken fibula, we know that when a quarterback has quarterback and running back have leg or ankle injuries to this degree, they're not the same. They're not the same. And although Tony Pollard is young, we need to address that position, because again, Zeke is not who he once was. Zeke did his job. The lifespan of a running back is 3 years in the National Football League. Zeke, 7 years. He did his job. He's not the Zeke of 2016, 2017. No. So we really need to get our running game, teed up. We need to go get another receiver. So I'm saying we need to hit the draft hard on offense. Hard on offense. And what I'm seeing right now, the talking heads have, I can't pronounce his name, Brian Robinson from Texas as a #1 draft pick for the Dallas Cowboys in the mock draft, first round. He's a Doak Walker Award winner, but I'm sure I'm butchering his first name. It is spelled B as in Bravo, I, J as in Juliet, A-N. B-I-J-A-N Robinson. And so from a lot of mock drafts, first round, I'm saying that's who the Cowboys going after. I should go after a running back. And I have to agree with that now that Tony Pollard, if Tony Pollard did not get hurt, we should get a running back, but not in the first round. But now, if this, I don't know this guy. I don't follow college football like I do college basketball. But so I need to look at this myself on film. But we need to address the offense hard, and we need to get a cornerback, and we need to get thicker up the middle. I'm sorry to see Leon let go. He was a holdover from the 90s decade dynasty, I should say. He was a terrific tackler for the Dallas Cowboys, and for several years he was an assistant defensive line coach. And we have underachieved many times on the defensive line. Many times we underachieved. So I hate to see that. But I think it was the right move. I really do believe that was the right move. So again, congratulations to the filthy Eagles. I apologize. The Philadelphia Eagles, I apologize. It is your time to shine. You are the National Football Conference champions. I'm going to cut this video short so I can go ahead and watch the AFC Championship game. You have set a blueprint on how to play, how to execute. When I say they, I'm talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations to my son, Eagle fans. To Tone, Eagle fan. To Sue Dawn, Eagle fan. To Kim Bristol, Eagle fan. To Danielle, Eagles fan. Who else Eagles fan that I know of that likes to ride me a lot? I apologize if I can't remember you right now. But if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, congratulations. You deserve it. You deserve to feel this way. I know what it feels like. Even though it's been such a long time for the Dallas Cowboys, I know what it feels like. I really do. What it feels like. For the Cowboys, 1995. Eagles, 2004. 2017. Now 2022. So I'm going to share this with my son. Now, what you're going through right now is what I was experiencing in the 90s and the 70s. So live it and love it, because they don't last long. They don't last long. There's no more dynasties. It's almost impossible to have a dynasty now. So with the way free agency is now, right now, the salary cap is, so it's almost impossible. So congratulations to all Philadelphia Eagle fans walking the earth. It is your time to shine. My wish you don't go any further. That is my wish. But you know we all do not get what we wish, what we want. So, J-Max Sports 24/7, it's your first time coming to the channel. I really appreciate it if you will subscribe to the channel, help me grow the channel, expand the channel. Go give me a like. If you watched the video this long, I really appreciate it if you go ahead and like it. Why not? You watched the video this long. I really appreciate that. Share the video. Share it with a friend. Share it with a family member. Share it with another Cowboy hater. Share it with a Cowboy lover. And by all means, I'm looking for some comments. I want to hear your comments on our offensive coordinator and our offensive quarterbacks coach. What are your thoughts on that? J-Max Sports 24/7. I'm out.